Your old mate Yorkie here, welcoming you back to Football Manager 2024 on the final whistle. That couldn't run at LAN. Well, it all comes down to this. Well, at least the league does, because we are now moving into April. Last month was not pretty. Overall, we had four wins, 2 draws, and 3 losses, which isn't great. It's not terrible. But in the league, we had 2 wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws, which is definitely not good. We're still in second place. But the losses and draws and so on, they've made the heads dip a little bit. So we're trying to buck people up. We're trying to make people happy. I've given them praise for their conduct. Where I can, give them praise for training and so on. Which I wasn't having to do most of the year, because look at that, we've been brilliant. But it's all mounted up on us now. Right. This month, I'm going to bring you the Northern Irish Cup semi-final. The UEFA against SK Rapid. I don't expect us to make it through that quarter-finals. Like I said, no Northern Irish team has made it past qualification before. I think it's the 3rd round of qualification that was the furthest. I don't remember who that was. I looked it up. That was according to Wikipedia. Now, that could be wrong. It's not 100% reliable. It tends to be relatively okay. And I'm always open to someone correcting me if it is wrong. Now, we are second. We've got a 9-point gap. Sorry, an 11-point gap in the from 3rd place. 11 points, and there's 15 to play for because there's 5 more games. We're 6 points down on Linfield. They've already qualified for Europe, by the way. No one else can beat them. So there's a decent chance we're going to end up second again. Linfield keeping the crown. Let me just go back to schedule and check the calendar. Well, thank you, TikTok. You don't need to be licking my bloody keyboard. It's not necessary. Alright. TikTok is being a bit of a pain. Yeah, so if we go to the quarter-final this time, there's a semi-final draw there for UEFA Conference Cup. We're not likely to be in that draw, but you never know. I mean, I should stop saying that we can't be, because you never know. This is April, isn't it, that we're going into the right? So I was looking at the wrong thing anyway. May would be UEFA Cup Conference semi-final and the final both in May. And sometime the Northern Irish Cup final. We'll just have to see where we get. I doubt we're going to get anywhere near that. I think we're going to be going out. And I think, as I said, we're going to be second in the league. But it's been a great season overall. Tiki, stop licking my keyboard. You're licking the spacebar and making things happen. It's been a great season overall. Anyway, we'll join you for the first match. And this is the end of the Northern Irish. Actually, is it the end? It is a final. Semi-final, I'm sorry. This is the, might be the end of our Northern Irish Cup, but it's a semi-final against Ballymena. Team selection. I think I'm okay with that selection. Make that work, I think. Submit team. Let's see what we got. Also in the middle of negotiating contract for the next year. Love to see it. Brown's fitness makes him a must start. Mark Jack tightly. Build up the rivalry. And go to the tunnel. Important to play well. There's Derby Day, you can feel the atmosphere. What's the bigger prize? Place in the final of beating Ballymena? Has to be the final, wouldn't it? And that's a silly question. Yeah, it's great to beat your rivals, but getting to the final is more important. Lined up. Warming up. Kicking off. Mothersill kicks off. Oh, that's taken off him. It's Jack. Slows down quickly. Clements launched it forward. Whitaker gets ahead of Jack. We've had 2 shots, 1 on target, but none of them worth talking about. Old Magma has suffered a pulled wrist ligament. He can deal with it. Alright, Montgomery on the throw on the left to Wadham. Montgomery again. Monty almost lost it. Brown to Whitaker. Wadham. That was taken off him. Got to get a bit more focus than that. Keeper plays to McGrath and Canning. Oh, he's played forward. Mothersill shoots, and that's well over. "30 minutes in. Already some minutes in, almost out the first half. Half time. Can do it if we work as a team, not without. Right, Clements to Swinton for Ballymena. Canning forward to Jack, instantly marked. Canning plays the cross, but Ingram gets it and gets it to Barra. Barra now over to Owen. Joe Owen out wide to Ingram. Taken off him. Clements with a defensive free kick, lifts it upfield to Swinton. And that's McGrath. Back to Clements. Canning. Todd. Played forward to Canning, and that's bad. No, it's got 2 of them though. It's Clements at the back of the pack with Canning. Forwards, Trinkett. And Wadham gets it off him. McGinley just gets to the ball first. Gets out wide, plays it to Montgomery. Over to Wadham. Centre field batter. Ooh, they're getting a bit slack, a bit risky here. Owen breaks forward and scores. There you go. First goal in. "54, 55 minutes. They'll look to make some changes soon. 60. Yeah, we're still going off that 9-match month, so I want to give people a chance to stay fresh. Teat can come on for Mothersill. McGinley can come off for Dixon Peters. Jack Barra. Fred Potts can come on for him. Joe Owen. Greg McDonald can come on for him. Montgomery to Dixon Peters. Lifts it into the box. That's headed away by McGrath. It's chased down by Ingram. Ingram to Wadham. 2 people closing on. Brown lifts it forward for us. That's hit down. Montgomery. Chance to shoot. Scores. 2-0. They have an attacking free kick. Ward lifts it forward. That's headed away. Montgomery chases it down. Montgomery plays it forward for Dixon Peters to get on. Lack of control there, but managed to regain the ball. He moves it forward. McDonald's offside. Completely offside. Right. Wadham needs to come off. So he can swap with Whit. Yeah! Not what I had in mind. Certainly not swapping with a keeper, is he? Swap with Whitaker. And then you can come off for Thomas. They launch it forward. Trying to get to Jack, but that's headed back. He has the ball. Dixon Peters, who has to halt because it wasn't played in front of him. Montgomery gets around his ball, loses the ball for a second, really weirdly. Dixon Peters, chance of a shot, that hits Clements in the face and bounces away. And Swinton comes away for Ballymena with the ball. Forward to Jack. Quickly closed down, and it's Clements to Jack again. McGrath. We're in their half now, but he played it forward, and it's Swinton. Swinton gets it out to the left with Henderson. Henderson racing forward, and that's put behind. It's a nice attempt to the cross. He made a lot of work there, but in the end we managed to get it behind for a corner. Lifted across, and Jack heads it over. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. That's 75 minutes. Give them some praise to buck them up. Etty to Potts. Forward to Dixon Peters. That's McGrath. Dixon Peters heads it again. Etty heads it, but that's over. "80 minutes gone. This is in complete domination here. Closing minutes. Unbank to play it out of our area. Launches it forward. Montgomery chases the ball and gets to it. Plays it back to Dewar. Whitaker. Cannon gets it, but Whitaker gets it again. And then it's Dewar. Etty moving forward. Plays it to McDonald, who shoots. And all Sinclair can do is turn it aside. Todd goes off a four dice. McDonald. It's put away, and it's Potts here. Tackled and taken off him. 4 minutes to add on. We have Ingram with an attacking throw on the right to Potts. Ingram again. Whitaker plays it into the box, and Sinclair grabs that easily. Alright, it's bounced forward for Swinton. Nicely done. And wow, Whitaker just takes it off him when he's down in the area. Alright, McDonald now. He's like, you don't want that, do you? Boom, you're gone. Alright, McDonald breaking forward and loses it to 4 dice, but Thomas heads it down to Ingram. Potts taken off him by McGrath. Played upfield to Jack, who heads it on, but that's going to be, as long as we don't get confused as to who's going for it, that should be ours. Brown to Whitaker. Etty. Potts. Okay. Everyone got confused there, including them. McDonald now out to Ingram. Plays it into the box. Dixon Peters heads, but that's well over. That's nothing. Minute and a half into the time added on. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. We have a direct free kick as the seconds close. Tick, tick, tick. Dixon Peters plays it to Potts, shoots, and that's over. And there's the game. 2-0. And we are in the final. Anytime you play in the final, it's worth celebrating. Every game starts 0-0. The players instill belief and confidence in themselves and get victories. Ballymenia's recent form didn't really factor into the game plan. Good to beat your rivals. It's a great result for all of us, but I'm especially pleased with the fans. Couldn't have done it without them. There you go. Always throw some praise to the fans. They're the reason you're getting paid, after all. And winning Irish Cup semi-final. 14.6k. The money in Northern Ireland is just poor. Ombang ended for once 3 days. Montgomery on form, throw him some praise. And we'll go to the conference. I'll see you for the next match. It's time. LAN versus SK Rapid Vienna. Rapid Vienna, as I knew them growing up. Sports Club Rapid from Vienna, capital city of Austria. Who are as the slight underdogs, apparently. All right. I'm okay with that. Team selection. On bang. Right, we'll rest Jacob then. Deverdix is 2.5. Actually, is he? Because that's out wide. Deverdix is only 2 there. Whereas Jacoba is 2.5. Ethan Brown, Matt Thomas, Ingram and McGinley, Hughes and Barra. Don't like Dixon Peters being on. We can run Kelly. Mothersill doesn't have the energy to be on for long. Nor does Montgomery. I got defense. We got mid. Got attack. We got attack. Striker. We got another attack. We can look at him as a wing back, really. Connor Carey. Alan O'Hanlon. Yeah, no. Lucky Philander, what a name. Smithy, he does have some room to grow, so we'll put him on. On the bench at least. Neil, he's not going to grow any further. He can leave the club. McGrogan. He can't grow that much more, honestly. Don't want to play him if I don't have to. Ben Bell. I'm out of most options here. I can make Wallace sit on the bench. Oh, it's not him I want, is it? It's right wing. right back. Wadham, unfortunately, is injured. Alright, O'Hanlon. Go there. McGrogan. Just in case we get absolutely desperate. And Robinson. Submit team. Hang on. Something looks a bit wrong here. No, that's about right, isn't it? Alright, submit team. All gonna have to deal with the tiredness. Yeah, Ingram out. Ingram needs to be in the team. It's important to make full use of home advantage. And let's see what we can do. I don't expect to go any further, but I didn't expect to get past Hearts either. So, out we come. That's the 4-2-3-1. As I understand that, that's often chosen of gegenpress, but it can be wingers and everything else. Let's see. It's McGinn. Ooh, Mustafa taking it off. Push back though. Dawn. Hamzik. Let's see, managed to get it. Barra. To Chikoba. And it's on play. We have a attacking free kick. Kyle Kelly lifted across. Chikoba puts it on top of the goal, unfortunately. I think the keeper would have had been lower anyway. Fastnacht holds the ball in the 18-yard box for Rapid Vienna. Brown nods it down, but that's Brandstatter. Plays it back to Diakite. And that's a goal. Unless Mustafa was offside, which I don't think he was. That was a beautifully taken goal. Hang on, there was a call for checking the VAR. Disallowed. Nice. I did say he might have been offside, and he was. McDonald, short corner to Kyle Kelly. McDonald. McGinley just. Hayden Hughes. And that's taken away from him. Delayed too long before deciding what to do. 15 minutes in. They have a corner on the left. Hamzik to take it. Played across, headed away, but only to Mustafa. The goalkeeper was denied. And it's Kuhn, and that's a bad shot. They have a direct free kick, some distance out, but Kuhn is stepping up to take it. Looks like he's going to have a shot. And that's a corner. Managed to be kept out there by Onbang. Not sure if it was Onbang as much as the post there, to be honest, but it was out, and that's good. Left-handed corner, Hamzik to take it. Hughes heads it away, but only as far as Hamzik again. Gets it to Kuhn, who shoots. Onbang turns it away for a corner on the opposite side. We are taking a lot of pressure right now. And you can see how tired we are after this season. Kun plays it across, that's headed up. Mustafa heads it back, on bank can catch the ball, good. Dawn with a throw. Sabic, Dawn. Sabic. And that was a weird shot because it was nowhere near the goal. Wasn't that far out that he shouldn't have got it near the goal at least. 30 minutes. Hughes and McGinley exhausted already. Ingram. Chikoba. Brown. Hughes. Chikoba. Hughes. Plays it to Kelly, who just gets it, but it's Hamzik. Oh, it runs back and gets the ball. Hasn't been a great attacker, but he's stepped up to retrieve the ball a few times. Played up to Ingram. Gets away from his man, puts it in. That's headed away, and Mustafa comes away with the ball now. Plays it to Sabic, who gets towards the halfway line, powers across it. Charging up half the field. And long distance shot goes over. We have a corner on the left. McDonald to take it. Played across, headed up. Brown heads it away. McGinley, nope. It's come to Thomas, who slips for a minute but gets it back. Hayden Hughes, Chikoba, lifted forward for Kyle Kelly to chase. Headed across, Wolf knocks it away. That's headed forward, but it's going to come to Brown for us. Launched it forward again. Wolf knocks it down to Sabic. And they can start. Now it's Brandstadter. Brandstadter plays it back to Hamzik. IT gets back and gets the ball again. It's Thomas, Hayden Hughes. Out wide to Kelly. Hayden Hughes upfield now. That's Dawn gets to it, and it's Dekite. That gets to Ethan Brown. Barra out to McDonald on the right. McDonald powering forward. Plays it to Barra, who shoots badly. Dressing room at half time. Gives some encouragement. It's Brandstadter to Wolf. Across to Wallner. Wallner across to Kremser. And Dekede gets it towards the halfway line. Kuhn knocks it across to Sabic. Sabic to Dekede. Kuhn. And he lets it go. We have a throw at the halfway line, or just a bit beyond it. And that's open play. We have an attacking throw now from Ingram. Barra to Ingram. Put into the area. And he scores. Nodded it down and scores. Should have been onside. Yes. Thought he was. .55, 56. Alright, Kelly with an attacking free kick. Launched it into the box. That's headed away, and it's away from us, but it's Chikoba who plays it forward again for us, only to get caught by Fastnet. Fastnet launches the ball upfield. And that's got past it. Oh God! Bounces over two defenders. Bag manages to push it over just. Corner on the right, Kuhn to take it. Plays it across, that's headed away, but only as far as Hamzik. Back to Kuhn. Kuhn to Hamzik. Hamzik to Wallner. Wallner to Kuhn. And that's knocked away, that's going to be a throw for them. But it's open play. Right, let's see about some subs. We have a lot of tired bodies here. Joe Barra. Sam Whitaker. McGinley. Montgomery. Ingram. Davidix. I may have to let Hughes continue to run. McGrogan's poor, that's the thing. He's only 1 star. All right. 65 minutes. Chikoba plays it to Davidix, puts it into the box. Wolf heads it away, but only as far as whoever that was. Mustafa, but it's not to him. Thomas gets the ball. Hayden Hughes plays it up to Kyle Kelly. Kyle Kelly gets it to Montgomery. Montgomery knocks it in. Whitaker heads it, and that's another goal. That's 2-0. Whitaker gets on the ball. It's McDonald. Davidix. McDonald. Chance of a cross here. No, plays it back to Davidix. Into Hayden Hughes. Back to Davidix. In. Diakite knocks it away. Thomas gets to the halfway line. Hayden Hughes hits it up. And Mustafa gets the ball and comes away with it. Gets it to Sabic. Sabic forward, but Brown gets it. And then Whitaker. It's he. Plays it up to Kyle Kelly on the run. Kyle Kelly looking for a cross. That's Stairketter gets it away. Hayden Hughes knocks it back. It's Eddie heads it down. And that's 3. That's McDonald. Beautiful play. He sees that. Got it on the volley. From the Netete header down. And that was 3-0. Alright, Hughes absolutely has to come off. We'll do that. Right, McDonald. Over to Hayden Hughes. McDonald. Atik puts it out. It's Chikoba. Davidix. Whitaker tries, but that's nothing. Kuhn knocks it away. And that's an attacking throw for us. Hughes goes off for the youth. McGrogan. Now Atik needs to go off. It's 9 or 10 minutes left of regulation time. Mothersill can go on for Atik. Mustafa. Plays it to Kuhn. Hamzik. Back to Wolf. Played to Diakite. Dawn on the right wing. Dawn under pressure. Ooh, that was a header and a half, but it was not on target, thankfully. 4 minutes, 3 minutes. Time's ticking away here. Davidix with a throw. As far as Brown. Back to Davidix. To Chikoba. Upfield. It's coming back. It's Davidix again. To McDonald. Plays it to Whitaker. Whitaker takes a shot. That's off the bar and out into play again. Kyle Kelly seizes the ball. And there's a free kick. I don't think it was. I don't think you can count it when it bounces off the post. Anyway, 90 minutes. 4 minutes of time added on played. The ref should be blowing any time. And that would be 3-0. There you go. Nice work, everyone. That was good. Huge result for Ireland tells how you do it. The players produce big moments when they mattered most. You've got to be pleased with the result, and the performance was impressive with that. We were excellent. That sets us up for the away leg quite nice. 3-0 lead to go into it. Linfield lost to Cliftonville. Ooh, we've got a game in hand. That could put us 77. We're still 5 points down, though. If we beat them on the remaining game against them, that's still 2 points down. We still need help. But it's not out of the question yet. And Rise to see off de Globen. Keanu T was the man of the match. Right, I will see you for the next game. And we have the away leg. Us against rapidly tiring against Eski Rapid. They're rapid, we're rapidly tiring. I think that's the problem. But we do carry a 3-0 advantage into the away tie. Can we do it? We'll take those instructions. We'll go with that. Ed McGinley. Okay, whatever. On bang. Brown. I don't want to play Carey. He's not strong enough. What is he at the moment? He's 2 stars, isn't he? Yeah. I mean, he should get strong enough. I don't mind having him on the subs bench, but I don't want him on to begin with. Chikoba on instead. Whitaker. Ingram and McGinley. Hayden Hughes I can deal with. And Barra. Owen and Mothersill. Dixon Peters. Yeah, okay. We've got a full bench. Let's do it. Everyone's happy. Get Chikoba out team. Shut up. Brown starts good. Right, how important will Daryl on Bang be over Tolan today? I couldn't ask for a better player. General mood. It's a great place to be around at the moment. We're having fun. What sort of match are you expecting between two teams with slightly different playing styles? Football about it's great to have two teams set up in different ways, and it's an exciting challenge for me and for the team. Can the miracle continue? 4-4-2 from SK Rapid. 5-2-3 staggered from us. Can the miracle continue? There's the field. Look at that. Sold out stadium pretty much. Teams come out, line up for pictures. And we're off. Dixon Peters kicks off. McGinley. Mothersill. Whitaker. Mothersill. Lift it forward. That's given away. Wolf has it. I mean, the main thing is not to give 3 goals away. Even if we went and lost 2-0, it'd be okay. But I don't want us to. Obviously, I'd like us to win here too. But Mothersill gets it away from him. It's McGinley. Don't stand right on his shoulder. He can't play with you there, can he? Alright. Whitaker to Hayden Hughes. Forward to upfield to Owen. Crossing position. I don't know if Dixon Peters was onside. If so, that was a beautiful play. It's not been called yet. It doesn't look like they're calling it. It looks like it's given. It's 4-0. Sabic plays it upfield, but McGinley has it, gets it to Barra. Barra to Ingram. Ingram going round his man. Nope, has to play it back, but that's okay. It's to Brown. Hayden Hughes plays it to Barra, and McGinley with a chance here. Plays the cross. Dixon Peters runs in. I think he was onside again, which would make it 2-0. That would be 5-0 on aggregate. Fast Nat. And upfield. It's Dawn. Let's give them some praise because they've certainly earned it. Mustafa played forward to Scrammel. Whatever. Brandstatter takes a shot. Onbank saves it. I thought it's alright, encouraged I did, but that's fine. Knocked it away. Brandstatter Kuhn. Brandstatter to Mustafa, and apparently it's open play. Whitaker to Hughes. Whitaker plays it upfield. That's Wolf. He gets on it. It was well overplayed. Walner gets it to Sabik and Diakiri. Scramble to Diakiri. Scramble. Moving forward. Brandstatter. Under pressure, gets it to Mustafa, over to Sabik. That's one. That's 2-1 now. Every goal, every shot that's been on target has gone in so far. It's 20 minutes. 25. $30. Hughes is getting tired. Mothersill. McGinley plays it across. That's headed down, the keeper can save it. We have a corner over on the right. What can we do here? McGinley plays it across. That's headed away. It's McGinley now. Plays it into the box. The defender's heading. We've got a header on it, but it's only on top of the goal. All right, 32 minutes in. Dixon takes an attacking free kick. Kerry launches it back upfield. Schrammel gets to it. Schrammel being pushed over to the left wing. Plays it back to Kremser. Kremser to Sabik. And across to Dorn. Dorn plays it forward to Schrammel. Schrammel. Under pressure. Can he do something with it? I think he might be able to. Gets it to Mustafa, who shoots. Onbank turns it aside. Even TikToks come up to say hello. Brandstatter now, with a corner on the left. Played it across, that's nodded away. And it's open play. Ingram nods the ball to Barra. Barra under pressure, gets it back to Brown, and then Hughes. Hughes forward to Owen, plays Dixon Peters in. But that, I thought that was offside. I must have misjudged when the run started. Alright. Owen with the corner on the left. With 36 minutes in. Plays it into the goal area. Wolf nods it away. Dixon Peters pulls it back to Owen. Put across. That's headed away, and that's going to be Schrammel who gets the ball. Over on the left. It's open play. Ingram now. Barra. It's Owen. Being pushed back. Gets around and gets it to McGinley. McGinley who takes a shot, but that's well over. Worth a try, I guess. 41 minutes in. Keeper plays it to Walner and Kremser. Today, Kitty. Wolf. Dawn. Daya Kitty. Most of it's in their half. Mother still in set, but Daya Kitty takes it back. Dawn. Wolf. Walner. You know, they're probably going to complain about the commentators about the lack of possession we've had, but if you don't do anything with your possession, it doesn't matter. Mothersill. Played forward for Dixon Peters, who's on his own. Fastnack managed to turn it aside. Got a corner. Over on the left, it's McGinley. Played across. We've got another corner out of that. 42 minutes. Sorry if I'm missing a little commentary here and there. It's this little bugger here. Bit distracting. Oh, that's off the bar. Mustafa hits it away, but that's McGinley. It's not. He's lending it for a throw-in. All right. Got an attacking throw on the right. It's just going to be up play. 2 minutes to add on, and that's dressing room. Nicely done, folks. Let's get back out there. Daya Kitty over to Wolf. Wolf forward to Dawn. Back to Daya Kitty. Back to Wolf rather. Now it's Daya Kitty. To Sabic just past the halfway line. Has to play back to Walner. Walner looking forward. Gets it to Sabic. Sabic out wide to Kremser, who can cross the halfway line now. Tries to play it forward, but puts it out instead. That's going to be ours. An open play. Brown, a free kick just at the halfway line, gets it to Owen. Tries to get it to Barrett, but fails. However, the ball coming back gets to Brown. And then Ingram over on the right. Played across. Passes Dixon Peters, and Dawn knocks it upfield, but Hayden gets on it. Mothersill, Barra shoots. He was under pressure, he had to do something. He took a shot, it was bad. "50 minutes. Coming up towards the 60. Hughes is exhausted. Let's see about some subs. Oldham comes on. Dixon Peters goes off. It's Heat. Mothersill goes off. Daryl Quinn can go on, yeah. McGinley comes off with Thomas. Joe Owen goes off. Greg McDonald. Sorry, Niall. You're not good enough for us, really. And that's all 5. Some of them are weaker, you know, got a kid on and so on, but overall we should be okay. They'd have to score 4 within the remaining 25 minutes, 20 minutes now, to even go into an extra time. If they do that, well, then that's a total collapse. Kuhn with a corner on the right, plays it across, headed away. Walner has it, gets it to Kuhn. Kuhn gets around his man, and that's a shot. Onbank saves it. That's knocked away after a second shot. Headed back, Mustafa heads it in, but that's easily Onbank's. Bit of pressure there, but that was survived. Wolf and Schrammler off. Corner from McDonald, plays it short to Ingram. Ingram crosses into the area. That's headed away. Wadham gets it. Whittaker. And that was a relatively poor shot. He took it on the volley, so wasn't a lot of control. 10 minutes left just about. Coming towards 80, there you go. There, Kiddy's off. Launch forward, pointer. McDonald heads it on, but that's just Walner. Kremser. Sabic coming forward to the halfway line. Kuhn forward to Brandstatter. Hamzik. They're starting this counter-attack serious now. Mustafa. Rottensteiner. Rottensteiner gets in around his man, not quite. Dawn to Hamzik. Sabic. And that's lifted well over. 6 minutes left. 5, 3, 2, 1. 2 minutes to add on. 1 minute gone. We have won this. Kun. Hamzik. In the time left, there's 20 seconds of already allotted time added on. Even if they score, that's only 5-2. And we've taken it away from it. It's McDonald racing forward up the right wing. Under pressure, gets it back to Ingram. Into Wadham. McDonald again. Out to Ingram. Plays it across. It's heat heads, but that's bad. And there it is. 5-1. And the miracle continues. Calm down. That's only a dog outside. You don't need to worry. There. Alright, jump down if you want. First leg won proved a successful foundation for Lan, who secured a 5-1 victory over SK Rapid following their second leg clash at West Stadium. Tom Dixon Peters, man of the match. Lan to receive 857,000 for playing the UEFA Conference League quarter-final. Next, we're up against Bologna. Bologna FC 1909. Lan will play Bologna FC 1909 in the UEFA Europa Conference League semi-final. Lan have been drawn as the home team in the tie, so the first leg will be played at the Ryan McBride's Brandywell on Thursday, 28th April 2033. The winner of the tie will meet either Villarreal or Newcastle in the final. Despite Lan's especially poor form of late, compared to how we've been, a bumper crowd is still expected for what will undoubtedly be a fascinating and hard-fought tie. Although neither team have ever won the UEFA Conference League, Bologna have finished as runners-up on one occasion. Current holders, not even in the league, doing badly in the Prem as well, I believe. Oh, they've gone up to mid-table at Crystal Palace. Reynolds raises fitness concern. Dixon Peters injured. Oh, sorry, impresses the land. Post-match. Right. I will... Oh! The first leg is at the end of the month, so that's what we will bring you, not the Glentoran. I may bring you the last... We may go especially long here. Because I think I have to bring you Glentoran. As long as there's hope still in the league. If there's no hope left in the league, then we won't bring it. But we'll certainly bring you Bologna. Now, Linfield's a critical match for us. And I'll show you for why. We're playing a game after they played their last game. Unusual. I think it's unusual anyway. Yeah. Their last game, they've only got one left, is against us. If we beat them, we're 5 points down. We have 2 games in hand. That's 6 points. Sorry, if we beat them, we're 2 points down. If we draw with them, we're 5 points down. We have 2 games in hand. That's 6 points. If we lose to them, they're automatically champions. As to Glentoran, they have 2 games left. We have 1 in hand over them. They're 6 points down. If they win both of those and we lose, actually, let's face it, making up a 37-point goal difference in 2 games would be unheard of, at least in a league like this. So yeah, we're definitely second or first, it looks like. I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll manage to make that up and we'll lose everything. Who knows? But that's highly unlikely. But this is a challenge right here. I will see you depending what's happening with Glentoran. I was going to bring you the last game we have in the season against... who is it? Let me double check. Against Bologna. No, I will be bringing that. The last league game against Glentoran. As you can see, we've been back on winning form. We're against Linfield. Now, I thought, well, you know, if we win, we're a point up, but what about the last game? This is their last game. If they win, they're champions. Because we'll have 1 game left and we can't make up the 5 points that will be. If we win, we're champions because we'll be 83 and they have no more games. If we draw, then it's on us to have a powerful win where we make up a 3-point goal difference. We gotta visit Larne versus Linfield. So let's go to the tactical. Okay, that's fine. Our task remains simple. If we win a match against Linfield, we'll be crowned champions. If we lose, they are. As I say, if they draw with us, then it goes to final day. What's Jacoba looking at? I want him on, not Dua. Ingram, McKenzie, Wadham, Potts. Where's our lad? Barra is tired. Alright, he's not going on right now. We've got Owen, McGinley, and Dixon Peters. Mothersill can go on for Dixon Peters. Then Deverdix at back. We've got Rush, of course, keeper. Dixon Peters up front. You there. Charlie Hurley. Back and wing back. And Montgomery. Who is looking tired, but if we need to sub him, we need to sub him. Right. Check that out. Oh. Oh dear, I left Barrett out. I didn't mean to do that. That was the one I was actually looking for. Oh well. Let's see. Glenn Parker, happy that McGinley's starting. Sophia Walker. McGinley? Yorkie better have a good reason for picking him. Wonderful. You're doing well. Get them G'd up. The day's finally on us. Can you become Niffle Premier Championships? I hope so. Have you been able to build such a recent home? We've been great. Just accept we're great. Don't stress yourself about it. We've been great. All right. We're drawing 4 wins. And they've had a win and 4 losses. And a bad run of form. But we have a much more tiring schedule than they have had. Could all be on this. Can we beat Linfield? This is what you call tight. Taylor to Keegan. Brennan. Courage. Out to Deed. Forward to Anderson, and that's Mackenzie getting the ball. And it's open play. McAllister managed to get it past the man, but Wadham gets it back good. Plays it up to McGinley. Across the halfway, puts it forward, but that's Madeline heading it back. That's Brennan. Anderson. Anderson playing it forward, and Mackle gets the ball, unfortunately. That's a goal. Joe Taylor already scores. 6 minutes in. Demand more. We've got to be better than this. Potts shoots. And it's in! A deflection off the wall and in! Immediate equaliser. Well, a couple of minutes. Morrison attacking throw. And Owen comes away with the ball. Mothersill to Whittaker. Wadham. Giving it away. Why weren't you being more careful, Wadham? That's a shot. And Ombank saves it. Corner over on the right. Mackle to take it. That's headed over. Coming down. 20 minutes. Give some encouragement. "25 minutes, they've got an attacking throw with Morrison. To Mackle. Morrison again, back to Mackle. Chance to cross it into the area, maybe. And she plays it to Brennan, then Morrison. Crossfield to Keegan, who's in a shooting chance here. And scores. Damn it, I thought that was going over. Come on, guys, we need to be better than this. Demand more. "41-42. They had a lot of early running. And they have a corner on the right for Mackle. Plays it across. That's headed. Wells has the ball. Plays it across. Taylor with a shot here, maybe. Nope. Gets it to Mackle. McAllister, but that's launched over. That should be half time. So we're going to the half-time break, 2-1 down. Let's see if we can pull it back. Start the second half. Alright, Wadham. Chikoba. Owen, nice. Thought Mackle had it for a minute. Back to Whittaker. Owen, oh, tripped. Come on, ref. Right, Mackle to Wells. Mackle, Keegan. Keegan playing it forward to Taylor. That's a Linfield free kick. Alright, open play. Ingram. Chikoba. Wadham. Up to Mackenzie eventually. Gets round his man, plays it in. Owen heads it. Oh, Teddy managed to save it. Corner on the right. Mackenzie plays it across. That's headed away. That's going to be an attacking throw. Do we make something of it, or is it just open play? Open play. Potts with another direct free kick. This one, not so good. Wasn't a terrible one, but it was a miss. McGinley back to Onbang. Onbang lofts it forward. It's headed back. Headed on. That's Taylor putting it to Mackle. Mackle moving forward and skies it. Alright. Owen, you're not playing well and you're getting tired. So McDonald's coming on for you. McGinley's not playing well. So Montgomery's coming on for you. McKenzie. Can make Devedick come on for him. But actually it'll be better if Thomas comes up and then Devedick comes on for you. Maybe Wadham, Hayden Hughes. And Ingram has definitely not been playing well, so Charlie Hurley can go on. Come on. Got just over 20 minutes left. We've made all the subs. Hurley gets the ball to Hayden Hughes. Up to Montgomery. Potts. McDonald. That was a shot that went nowhere. Anderson gets it to Mackle. Why did he blast it straight into a defender? So Whittaker taking it up and gets it to Hayden Hughes. Come on. Need to score at least one goal. Come on. Thomas. Devedick. Chikoba. Hughes. Thomas for Montgomery. Hayden Hughes. Thomas. Shoot. That's easy for Terry. It's very attacking. There's only 2 minutes to add on. And it's basically over. Onbang lofts it forward. Devedick heads it on, but that's going straight to Medlin. Medlin to Deed. Deed rushing forward. To McAllister. They're going to win. Montgomery gives chase and gets to it, but there's seconds here. Onbang lofts it forward. Can we do anything in the dying seconds? McDonald, and it's over. Linfield win. Linfield win. Unfortunate. Failures always hard to take, but I'm disappointed not to seal the title. Disappointing result. In your view, what happened? Sometimes you have to accept that being the better side doesn't always translate into a win. What was labelled as the biggest match in the season, you came short. It's disappointing, but we've got to take the positives of being involved in such a fixture and build on them. They win. Even if we win the last game we've got against Glentoran, or is it Glentoran, or whoever it is, it doesn't really matter. We can only get to 83. Send the assistant. So I won't bring you the last league game. We'll bring you a summary at the end. So, see you for our remaining UEFA Conference League, the first semi-final against Bologna, which is going to be one where we get hammered, I'm sure of it. And finally, for this month, is the home leg of the UEFA Europe Conference League semi-final. How we got there, I don't know. Well, I mean, I do know, but... Milan versus Bologna. The other one being Villarreal versus Newcastle. We're very much set to lose. And I expect us to, honestly. Wouldn't be a shame even to get hammered by a big Italian side. But it would be delightful if we managed to get past. We played Newcastle before. I checked what happened. We actually drew with them 2-2 in the qualifying. So, yeah, maybe if we get past Bologna, we'll be up against Newcastle. I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll see. Oh, regarding the league, the final match against Glentoran, I mean, it wasn't going to do anything for us either way. It was an embarrassing 3-0 loss in the end, but it was completely irrelevant. So, no point in looking at the table or anything. It's first Linfield, second us. Both qualified for Europe next season. I don't think we can keep up with marking, so I'm not going to tell them to do that. Going to stick with positive. Right, Ombang. Whittaker, Jacoba, Brown. I want Deverdix on there. Ingram's injured, that's right. Deverdix is our next best. He's out of position playing there. Montgomery. Barra. Wadham. Owen McKinley. I don't want Teat on. I want Mothersill on. Rush. Thomas. Greg McDonald. Kyle Kelly's got fitness concerns, but he can come on for us later. Hayden Hughes. Teat can be there. Not really have a lot of other options, do I? I guess you can go on. McKee, whatever. Connor Carey. These are players who are not likely to get on at all. I will put you on, why not? Just let you sit on the bench. Lucky Philander is one of our 15-year-old new signees. Alright, everyone's pleased. Except for the fans, probably. Please see Brown. Where's Montgomery starting? When he looks tired? Yeah, because we're all bloody tired. Just try and get them G'd up. See if we can get anywhere. I don't think we will. Just blow the interviewer off there. And let's get out for the semi-final. 5-2-3 staggered. They got 4-1-4-1. Lined up for pictures and handshakes, etc. Zerkey to Ferguson. Out to Fabian. And Pereira. Nissan Sarkist. Marcos. Faku. Madsen back to Faku. Playing it around with these. Ferguson, but land free kick. Ferguson had it taken off him and didn't like it and tripped the guy. Alright, give some encouragement. Zexi with a direct free kick that hits the wall and it's out. So that is going to be a corner on the left. Pereira to take it. Played into the box. Brown heads it away. Mehmet chases it down. Played into the box. Bang knocks it down. Owen has to hit it upfield. And that's got to one of them, but it's open play. We have a corner somehow. McGinley on the right. Plays it into the box. That's headed away. Owen gets the ball. It's McGinley over again. Mothersill. That didn't go in. Pereira has taken off him, but it's only gone back to Nissan Safquist. Marcos. Ferguson now. Ooh. Oh, no, nearly got to it. Faku to Madsen. Madsen forward today. DL, rather. Ferguson. Marcos. Marcos making his way around. Gets it to Mehmet. Plays it back to Nissan Safquist near the halfway line. Forward again to Mehmet. And Ferguson. Fabian. Fabian looking for a play. Fabian's ahead, away, and Ombang manages to keep that out somehow. They've got a corner. Pereira taking the corner from the left. Plays it into the box. Ombang grabs the ball. Nice. Minutes in. Owen with a direct free kick quite a way out. Plays it to Mothersill instead, who shoots, but that was poor. It was optimistic. It was unfortunately inaccurate too. Alright, 25 minutes in. Marcos to Ferguson. But, ooh. He's getting booked. Done quite a bit of that. That's a yellow card. DL goes off of Benedo. Montgomery with an attacking throw to Wadham. Montgomery, McGinley, that's given away. Bernardo grabs the loose ball and marches forward. He's beaten by McGinley. Brown, Wadham to Chikoba. Chikoba out to David Dix and then Barra. Barra moving upfield now. David Dix plays it into the box. Mothersill heads, but that's bad. We've actually had more shots. 35 minutes in, and as yet, we're not losing. Alright, Mehmet. Played through to Zirkzee. Banato. Madsen. Madsen under pressure, plays it back to Faku. Madsen. Moving back to the halfway line. Back to Faku. Forward to Fabian and then Banato all on his own. Gets it to Marcos now. Marcos back to Banato and then Zirkzee. Plays Fabian through, he's all alone. And from close range he completely misses. It's played across, headed out. Banato knocks it forward and that's with Zirkzee. Zirkzee coming forward now, halfway line. Passing it. Gets it to Madsen. Into our area. Madsen out wide on the left now. Plays it back. Faku to Banato. Over to Mehmet, all on his own. Now he's got to work through people. Plays it back to Nissan Safquist. Nissan Safquist to Mehmet. Lifted forward, and that's going to be Fabian out on the left. That's Madsen and Pereira. And that's a shot, but it's a miss. That was too high. They can take those advantages all day. If they want to keep missing, I don't mind. I don't think we've got the skill or ability to mark people. We've just got to play it as it is. Right, Mothersill kicks off. Montgomery on the left. Plays it back to Brown, who knocks it upfield. That's headed down, and it's Rivaglia in the goal for Bologna. Bologna lift it forward, Rivaglia there. And that's nodded down. Why did you run away from the ball? That was stupid. Alright, plays it. It's Fabian. Down on the edge of the 18-yard box. Maatsen now. Maatsen to Benato. And that goes straight to Ombang. A real daisy cutter. 50 minutes. I think we're going to have to make some subs here. We've got a lot of tired legs. Right, Mothersill's got to go off. Dixon Peters comes on. Aidan McGinley goes off. Kyle Kelly can go on. Barrow goes off. For Hayden Hughes, I guess. I didn't do that, did I? Hayden Hughes. And we continue from there. Nissan Safquist. Mehmet. That's intercepted by Wadham. Owen. Owen takes a long distance shot, and it wasn't so far out. Unfortunately, it did miss in the end, though. 65 minutes. We need to sub again. Montgomery's tired. And so is Wadham. Oh, Whittaker can come up there. Means Wadham can go off for Thomas. Montgomery. Actually, that's going to be Thomas, isn't it? Which means you need to come off a different defender. We'll put Connor Carey on. It's a big game for the young lad. We've actually had more shots. Got a corner on the right from Kelly. Plays it across. Headed away. That's back to Kelly. And Chikoba. Whittaker now. And that was a corner. Kelly with another corner. Headed away, Connor Carey heads it to Kelly. That was offside. Alright, 82 minutes. Ravaglia launched it out of their goal area. It's headed back, but that's going to be Faku's goal. Faku to Benato. Marcos. Ooh! Okay, Chikoba got it back, but only to Xerxes. And then Fabian with a chance to shoot, and that's a miss. 85 minutes just about. Thomas attacking throw. To Whittaker, back to Thomas. Plays it across to Devedix, who could have been watching for that run. He thankfully didn't lose it. Alright, Owen, Devedix. Plays it back to Connor Carey. Whittaker, Devedix. Connor Carey. Launched it into the box, but Ravaglia can get that. 88 minutes. Ravaglia plays it long upfield. That's headed away, and Fabian's broken free. That was just over. Unbanged, played out of the goal, launched it forward. That's Fabian, knocks it down to Pereira, but it's Conor Carey's now. Lifts it all across to Thomas, who plays it out to Deverdix on the other wing. It's Owen moving forward. Crossing position. Oh! It's played back out. Kelly, nope, not getting to him. And it's chased down here. Thomas just gets to it ahead of his man. Thomas gets it around to Whitaker. Whitaker into Yow! Kelly didn't get to it. Unfortunate. And it's with Xerxes. And it's with Fabian. Fabian to Bonato. Pereira. Whitaker takes it off him. Come on, get in places that we can use each other. Kelly. Up on the left wing to Whitaker. Whitaker is taken off him, but Thomas gets a loose ball. Thomas looking for a cross, plays it in. Dixon Peters did not shoot. He should have shot. Come on, ref. He was taken down. Why wasn't that a foul? I think it's over. Whitaker. Thomas lifted into the area. It's headed away. Deverdix puts it back in. Mehmet heads it away. And that's the game. 0-0. We actually had the same number of shots on target. More shots overall. Slightly better XG. And less yellow cards. They dominated in possession though. Look at the numbers. We should have won that despite the result. Trust the process. Had a lot of the ball, but made sure they couldn't do anything with it. That's absolutely true. I don't think a draw is a disaster, as some of you lot are making out. Almost feels like a defeat, to be honest. Against Bologna, you're an idiot. There was a win for the taking there, but we blew it. Never please some people. Alright. UEFA Conference League land draw against 10-man Bologna. That's where we will end for this month. Let's have a look at the schedule for next month. It is just 2 games in May. Bologna on the 5th, the second leg, the away leg. And Northern Irish Cup final on the 10th against Limavady. Limavady? How did they make it through all of the Premiership teams? Anyway, whatever. If we manage to beat Bologna, that's not likely, but then I thought we were going to get hammered at home as well. Then there will be a final as well. Alright, I will see you next for the May month. And with May, you know, I go to the start of July usually, the close season, or the start of the close season. So, see you then.